Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, wherever you're tuning in from on whatever device you are listening on. My name is Jay Smoove, and you are listening to the Jay Smoove Patriots video podcast. This is episode number 20, the big 20, and I'm just going to briefly go over a couple news pieces that have risen over the past week for the Patriots, and I'm just going to jump right into it, talking about the Julien Edelman contract extension. 2019 was going to be his last year of a previous 2-year extension he got in 2017. However, with this new contract extension, it'll push Edelman through 2021, where he'll enter his age 36 season. So at that point, he will most likely ponder retirement. However, his new contract extension right now is a 2-year, $18 million extension with $12 million of it guaranteed, and in addition, $8 million signing bonus. So that helps the Patriots lock him up for essentially the next 3 seasons, if you include this one in the 2-year extension. And also it helps get him paid. However, it also keeps his base salary down low. So it is a win-win for both sides, because Julien Edelman, probably one of the most clutch receivers the Patriots have ever had. Definitely one of the most clutch receivers Tom Brady has ever had. And he's always been there in situations whenever we needed him. If you look back at Super Bowl 49, 51, and even 53. So, I mean, this is a win-win, like I said, for the Patriots and Edelman. As Edelman gets his money, the Patriots lock up their star receiver, but the base salary is low, while Edelman still gets that guaranteed 2-year deal. So I wanted to cover this real quick because he is entering his age 34 season now, and when this contract extension runs out, he will be entering 36, his age 36 season. So is it possible that this is it for Julien Edelman? Most likely. And Tom Brady, he's entering his last year of his current deal, but he keeps saying that he wants to play until he's 45. And if you add on 2 more years for Tom Brady, that'll put him at 44. So could we possibly see Tom Brady and Julien Edelman both retire at the end of 2021? I wouldn't put it past us. I really wouldn't. As heartbreaking as it would be for a Patriots fan to see 2 star players, 2 fan base lovable players leave, it's something that we need to think about. It's something that's quite realistic, and we have to be prepared for, because I feel like with the Gronkowski retirement, we kind of saw it coming last year. We didn't know if it was going to happen or not last year. It ended up didn't. However, it did this year, and I think we were prepared for it because we essentially had 2 years of realizing and accepting the fact that Gronk is going to be retiring. Could this be the next 3 years, the last 3 years for these two? Most likely. Very, very possible. Moving on to our next topic is a recently signed offensive tackle, Jared Veldheer. I'm not sure if I'm saying his last name right, but it doesn't really matter because we signed him in early May or mid-May. I forget what day it was. However, he's announced that he plans on retiring after 2 weeks being on the team. And me personally, I think that's a low move, for lack of better terms, because he's only a 9-year veteran, so it's not like he's 40. He signs a contract, gets a signing bonus, and then 2 weeks later he's like, nah, I'm out. I don't know if there's any stipulations within contracts, or if you retire within a certain window, you don't get that signing bonus, which I hope so, because not that the signing bonus was millions of dollars, it was probably like pennies on the dollar for the Patriots. But I mean, this guy just coming in, getting a signing bonus, and then retiring is kind of like I said, is like a low move, for lack of better terms, and it's just scummy at the end of the day. So I mean, there's really not much to talk about here, because as I mentioned before, with a lot of these other signings, especially early on in free agency, depth chart fillers, I mean, he was never going to see the field, so it doesn't really matter. So honestly, I'm glad he's out, because it makes room for someone who actually wants to play. But that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. If you have any question, comments, or concerns about anything we talked about in this episode, please leave a comment down below. If you agree or disagree with anything I said in this episode, please leave a comment down below as well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more content. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.